It's the ninth day of Christmas, and as you can imagine, just about every group has done some version of the 12 days of Christmas. The Simpsons even went as far at one point to do the 39 days of Christmas. I don't know the backstory, but there it is. But it's the ninth day of Christmas, which means 9 ladies dancing. When I think of 9 ladies dancing and think of how ladies have danced throughout the generations, that can get pretty interesting, especially with one of the more popular songs of 2020. So, you take that where you go with 9 ladies dancing. And the symbol for that is the gifts of the Holy Spirit, which Cammie says right here are
love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control.
9 of them right there. Look at that. She just rattled them off. Good for her. I'd have gotten like 7, 6, 4 maybe. Short reading today on Saturday. You're busy, right? Saturday. You don't have time for long reading. So here it is from the Book of God by Walter Wangerin, fictional retelling of the biblical account as we draw closer to his telling of the birth of Christ. This is day 9. A shepherd led his smallish flock down the side of a hill to a grassy valley. And it was dusk, so he descended into shadows, but he knew the valley by heart. Low stone walls created several protected areas, folds for his animals. So he stood between 2 gates in the wall, each leading into separate enclosures, and he called the flocks toward himself. And as they approached, he turned the fat-tailed sheep through the gate on his right. The goats he nudged to the left. And he was counting them, watching carefully for signs of disease or any injury a beast might have received during the day's pasturage. He was a young man, studious in his countenance, given to the thoughtful internal frown, thin lips. His lips were compressed with thinking, and he wore leather sandals and a camel's hair cloak. There were two leather bags attached to his belt, one bulky and one stoppered for water. And when he had finished his count, he closed the rough wooden gates and sat down with his back against the right one, then drew from a larger bag bread and cheese and began to eat. He allowed his eyes to rise to the stars, bright, glittering sands on the shores of heaven, and absently he lifted his right hand and blotted out 10,000 stars. Simon, he brought the hand down and turned. 2 other shepherds with 2 more flocks came over the ridge of the western hill. Their flocks were much larger, pale in the starlight, 100 white shadows floating through the dark slope towards him. Simon, are you there? Have you gathered brush yet? Where's the fire? Why haven't you made a fire for us? You know it's going to be cold tonight. That's it. A short story like I shared. It's the 9th day of Christmas. Have a Merry Christmas and enjoy your Saturday.
Super short.
Super short. Super short.
Alright, I just got to the shower.
Now I gotta upload this. So.